Welcome back. In this video, we're going to show you how we handle an authorization in Protractor and how that will translate into a automatically generated digital work order in AutoTextMe. For this example, we're going to begin with authorization of a ticket here in Protractor. We're going to get this authorized from our customer Joe Paluca. We'll just hit OK here on the authorization. And I'm going to save this now into the status work authorized. I've mapped that status to AutoTextMe, so we'll see what happens next. Once we save and close it, you see that the ticket is authorized, and we're going to pop back over to AutoTextMe. You see we were in the waiting on approval status. I'm going to refresh my screen, and you'll see I've mapped the authorized status in Protractor to my waiting on technician status. Reason I did this is twofold. This alerts the technicians to the fact that it's now on a status I expect them to take the ticket in, and it also automatically generates our digital work order. We can open that work order now and we can take a look and see how this appears. Now in this example, I've actually split this ticket to have labor items for two different technicians, so you can see how this user mapping plays into this. You'll see we have the transmission fluid service for Lee, the stabilizer link for Rex, and the engine oil change with Lee as well. So these we can show all items on this, and this also immediately puts the ticket into our work order parts list. The work order parts list is available for all users. Anytime you have an authorized ticket, or in this case a ticket saved in the work authorized status in Protractor, it will generate a list of the parts here in AutoTextMe where you can indicate if the parts have been ordered and if they have indeed arrived. If you have one that has not arrived yet, when we go back into that digital work order, your technicians will be able to see themselves what has arrived and what has only been ordered. This is all very helpful for each technician. They can see these on their tablet firsthand. They can clock in on the jobs and mark them complete. Now in a real live scenario in your shop, you're going to have multiple vehicles on your board and you may need to prioritize those independently. If we go into TECHFLOW, you'll see that we have the ability to see what's been assigned to our technicians, both in terms of hours and what they've completed. In TECHFLOW, you can change the priority order of vehicles for each technician independently. If you do need to blend the tickets back together, you can. You can see we've highlighted the Odyssey. That'll highlight in both fields. We also have this Acura here. If we do need to shift the priority, we can drag and drop those in any position that we need. So you assign the ticket in Protractor and you prioritize the ticket in AutoTextMe. Now, a common question that we get is what happens if we've authorized additional services once we've already generated that work order? Let's run that scenario through. On this ticket here for Justin Froyle, ticket 848, we're going to go ahead and add a routine oil change to this. So we're going to add a service package, and then we're going to get this authorized and generated onto our ticket in AutoTextMe. We'll just go and add a general lube oil filter. Put some synthetic in there, and we will close this. With this all added, now all we really need to do is go into AutoTextMe. If this is indeed an authorized item, you can open up the work order, and technicians can do this as well, and you can hit the regenerate button. Now it's very important to remember you must actually save this ticket before you do this action. It's very easy to forget this. I still like to save and close just to make sure I don't forget that. Every time I leave them open, it's easier for me to skip this step. We'll go back into AutoTextMe now. With that ticket saved, we hit the regenerate button, and you'll see that we've now added that package that we just put onto that work order. It's right there, properly assigned to our technician with all the parts, quantity, etc. Here we're logged in as our technician Lee Vitov, and we're going to go ahead and move this vehicle into the servicing status now. Now this may have already taken place before if another technician's already engaged this. We're going to open that work order and we'll see that in fact, yes, Rex has finished his job, and we're going to go ahead and complete the items that we were assigned. And once this is done, if there are any notes on this page, those can be submitted into Protractor, very similar to how we inject and push the DVI results in. I'm going to mark this form complete. Our service advisor would receive the notification of this, and typically I would let the service advisor do this next step. I'm going to show you this from the technician login. We have this SMS button right here on the upper right. This is going to send it back into the shop management system. And when we click that button, you'll get the green indicator on that. And then if I go back into Protractor, once that turns green, we'll open that ticket up for Joe Palooka, and any of the notes that were made on that digital work order in Auto Text Me will now appear as a technician note right here in Protractor. This will be an option. You don't have to utilize this feature, so different shops have different preferences on this, but it is possible for you to inject any notes made on the tablet directly here without having to do a copy and paste feature. Just hit the SMS button, it'll shoot it right in. Utilizing the digital work order in Auto Text Me with Protractor can really help you go paperless and keep yourselves dispatched and prioritized so you can be operating at your peak efficiencies. If you have any questions regarding the integration, check out our training page online, or you can go to the support tab and you can see additional details here. Reach out to support@autotext.me for any assistance that you require. Thank you.